Welcome back to the classroom. And if you're watching this on YouTube, welcome back to my channel. So I've already gone over 3 other standard entry rules in little short, like snippet videos. C1 signal, I talked about that first, and then I've talked about the baseline showing how it needs to be in agreement with the C1 signal. Then I talked about how you can figure out whether it was in one ATR of the baseline. So if you have not seen those 3 videos, you need to go back and watch those first so it all makes sense to you. All right. So in this video, I'm going to talk about C2, making sure that that is in agreement with this standard entry rule. Also with the baseline cross as well, you need to make sure C1 is in agreement with everything else. So after you check the C1 signal is correct, that the baseline agrees that it's within one ATR of the baseline, now you need to make sure that C2 agrees, or C2 stands for secondary confirmation or confirmation number 2. So let's look at that, for instance. Now I am picking a random spot. I have not actually looked at it, so I just did that. We have this candle here. So we're going to talk about this. The C2 that we use on our chart right now, at least with this algorithm, is called the QQE Mod. If you want to add it to your chart, you just go to Indicators, Metrics, and Strategies, type in QQE, and you need to find the one that says Mod by this person right here. Start, click it, add it to your chart, and it'll come in your chart looking like this. All we want to do is make sure that once everything else is checked off, 1, 2, 3, we need to make sure that this one is in agreement as well. So what are we looking for when we say in agreement? The thing that I'm teaching my students is what we don't want, right? The only thing we don't want is that for it to be the opposite color. We don't mind if it's gray. We don't mind if it's empty or blank. What we do not want is it to not be the opposite color. So as long as it's not the opposite color of the candle, we're in agreement. We only have 2 colored candles. We have a third one, the gray one. We're not talking about the gray. Basically, we have red candles and blue candles on my chart. Okay. We have bearish candles that are selling and blue candles that are buying. So the opposite of red on my chart is blue. The opposite of blue is red. So if we have a blue candle, we do not need a red QQE bar. If we have a red candle, we do not need a blue QQE bar. That's it. That's all we're saying. Okay. So based on our rules, we want to make sure the QQE agrees. All right. So let me drop a line here. Is it in agreement? Yeah, it's not in disagreement. That's basically what we're saying. It doesn't tell us it's not red. So yes, it's in agreement. Let's keep going. Let's see if we can find another one, just another example. Okay, let's look at this one right here. This one right here has a blue line, blue bar, everything lines up. This is a gray bar, and even better is on the top side of the 0 line. So top means bullish, bottom means bearish, top means buying, bottom means selling. Okay, top means long, it's been going long or is long, and bottom means it's going short. All right. So yeah, come down here. We're in agreement. Yep, we're in agreement. Right here, we're in agreement. Yeah, we're still in agreement because it's not the opposite color. That's all you need to remember. This is red. This can't be blue. This one's blue. It can't be red. That's it. I'm all done. Don't complicate it. Don't make it hard. Just make sure it's not the opposite color. Make sure this candle's not, make sure this is not saying it's actually buying, and make sure this one's not saying it's actually selling. And the only way to know that is the color of the bars. All right. All right, guys, that's it in this video. We have went over most of the entry rules for standard entry with our algorithm. The only thing we have to check out is the volume. Once we get to this part, and I'll talk about the 1 candle rule, we'll be done. We'll put it all together, and hopefully in under 5 minutes, I can help you put it all together. All right, guys, thank you for your time, and I will see you in the classroom.